Welcome back guys, part 2 on the Mk5 Golf GTI. In the last video you see me tackle the suspension, we stripped off the front end, we got the car mobile. In this video we're going to be looking to get a new front panel fitted, the other brackets fitted, tidy up the sill a little bit, bumper, basically get ready for the paint shop, get it in the paint shop. Let's get this completely wrapped up in this video. Here we have the new front panel, the bracket from the flitch to the wing we need, and also that plastic trim what goes under the headlight which bolts to that front panel. But before we can tackle changing that front panel, we're going to have to pull out the headlights, foam, basically start stripping everything off, get that front panel off. Let's get the new one fitted. Right, that's the headlights out, front panel, got some T30s on the top, got some 16mm there and under there, a couple of T30s for the crash bar, get the crash bar off, under the lock. I'm hoping we don't have to degas it, I'm hoping the rads and that just come back that way, where I know some of the later VWs, the aircon rad, the pipes run around the outside, which mean degas and regas. I'm hoping these don't, I'm hoping it all goes back, but I am 100% sure. Yeah, that's the best scenario where we ain't got to drain any coolant, aircon gas, etc. Hopefully we can just leave it all there, pull the panel forward. And just like that, the front panel's off. It's one of the most easiest front panels I've ever had to remove. So yeah, just got to swap this over. Little intake, 225s there. On the front I've removed all the trims, air guide trims. I've just got to swap the lock. But as I said, the bottom of the rads sat in there, lean forward, and then there was 2 T30 screws, one either side, so all that held it on, which is nice. Like I said, the later ones you have to undo the aircon rad, aircon pipes, etc. And then they've got them horrible clips which are attached to these, but I think that's a better idea, the older stuff. So let's unwrap this new panel. So there it is guys, there's a new front panel. As you can see on the old one, that part was broke here. Yeah, I couldn't leave it. Some people may have left it or bodged it. I couldn't do that, so swap a couple of bits over, throw it back on the car. Front panel's ready to shut back on. Basically, just reversing the process of taking it off. Hopefully it should be just straightforward, hooking the rads in the bottom, hooking it over, get 2 top bolts on, and then you can lift it. Once you're ready with the crash bar, you can lift it a little bit to tighten them up. So when I undone the driver's headlights, the one tab was broke. So basically I'm going to use some of this 2-pack black glue and glue that on there and pack some behind it, and hopefully that'll be strong enough to hold it. Obviously we've still got a tab on the top and one underneath, but that's the way I'm going to go. Right, what the light bracket's drying. I'm going to get this bracket mounted up in here, just like that. So I'll get the 4 bolts in there. So 4 bolts fastened up that bracket, so that's in. Bottom of the wing's nice and tight. Next in's the headlight, and then that new bracket underneath it. As you can see there, somewhat right, we've got a gap here. The headlight ain't fully bolted in, like, you know what I mean, still a bit of adjustment, but I think it's still too far here, so I'm going to see if I can move the bottom of that wing in a little bit, and the top just a little bit. Both the headlights are in, both the brackets are in, front panel's all bolted up. Here's my second-hand bumper I've got, no damage on it, so we'll just clip that in, put a couple of screws on, for it to go to the body shop, and yeah, happy days. I might plug the fogs in actually. So I'm only popping them 2 screws in. You can see it's starting to take shape now. Slow that bonnet down. Wants a bit of adjustment on the bonnet, a little bit of adjustment on that wing. Also the corner of that bonnet's got to be repaired still. Still got to come up, which is too low all along. Front panel must be slightly down from the old panel. Yeah man, that's the GTI all panelled up now, ready for paint. Like I say, buttons got to repair, corner of the bonnet, bit on the sill, see if we can repair the side skirts. If not, I'll have to get one. Still struggling to find a wheel. So yeah, we'll get that into buns hopefully sometime this week, and we'll show you when it's back. Right, so basically I couldn't find one of the wheels to match the wheels on the Golf. They was off an R32. I couldn't find a single one. By luck, I was down the breakage yard getting some bits for another car, stumbled across a GTI with some wheels on. They've got some decent tyres on, but they have been painted before and they've got a few scuffs on, so I'm going to give these a bit of a refurb. Before that, I'm going to take them in the garden and give them a good clean, well, best I can, good clean, see what bits and bobs I need to fetch. We'll DA them down and we'll give them a fresh coat of paint. Right, got a couple of stands out, wheels are clean. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to hit some with the DA on any of the scuffs and stuff like that. Probably going to go with 80 grit first, then 180, 240. Then I'll mask it up and put a bit of primer on it, paint, lacquer. So that's the plan. I'm going to try and do 2 at a time. So when I'm painting and masking, it's just easier just to do 2 at a time. Yeah, I'll show you the scuffs and stuff I mean. Looks like they've already been painted before, but yeah, let's see if we can tidy them up. So I don't know if you can see on this, it's pretty crap. It's all over the place, like up and down, tight flat. Around the edges where they've mastics, they've left the inside the grey, and then tried to replicate the old diamond cut by painting that silver. I'm actually going to do the whole wheel silver. As you can see, it's very nice. Moving over to this one, a few scuffies around the edge, bit of scabbing, a few more scuffs. Same again around here, and horrible, as you can see there. So yeah, we'll get started. I'll hit it with the DA on both of them. So all the DAing done on this wheel. We used 80, 180, 240 all over. You can still feel some of them little divots where someone else has DA'd it. Maybe something too coarse or a small sander. But what I'm going to do now is just tidy up in the spokes, the 240 or a bit of scotch. Then we'll mask the wheel up before putting a bit of primer on. That's the wheel masked up. Here's primer on the aerosol. Just going to give it a little light coat first, and then we'll give you a little bit of a heavier coating places it's going to need it. We'll go from there. Primer's dried. I'll give it a little light scotch. Don't want to put too many deep scratches in, so just went over it lightly. Now we're going to put some silver on, then the lacquer, so we'll cut back once we've done that. Silver's on, now for some lacquer. Well, that's the wheel, fully done. One little dust coat, 2 heavier coats of lacquer. Obviously it's only aerosol, it's perfect. I don't do this for a living, it's going to be as good as obviously the tyres off and then having them powder coated. But the car's not quite an old car, and I think that'll just freshen it up a little bit. Not gone too crazy. What I'll do, I'll get the other 3 done, and we'll show you all them once I'm all done. You don't want to watch me just do all this. So yeah, catch you in a sec. And that's all them 4 wheels all painted. Like I said, they ain't perfect, but matching set of wheels on the car, GTI wheels at there as well. Next up, we'll get the car in. Golf's just landed back from the paint shop, so I just popped it on the ramp. As you can see there, painted the bumper, edge of the bonnet, wing, into the door as well. They have to blend the door, and also that bottom of the sill. So basically what I'm going to do now is send it up in the air, probably pull the front bumper back off, just to make sure I've got everything screwed on around the headlights and stuff, because it's been a few weeks, I can't remember. Then bumper back on, arch liner, we'll get the wheel off, we're going to get all the rest of the wheels off, and obviously we'll get them GTI wheels fitted up. I'm just waiting for the side skirt to come back, he's still got that, so yep, let's get cracking. Right, bumper on, arch liner's in, but I'm missing this front little corner piece. I don't realise I bought the arch liner second hand when I bought the bumper, and that's missing, so I'll have to get one in from TPS this week. But for now, I'm just going to chuck the GTI wheels on. Got to get the side skirt from paint shop, so I'll get the wheels on for now, and then we'll do the side skirt and that bit of liner just before we give it a clean. But yeah, I'm getting there. Well, I've got the side skirt back now from Bunce's. He's repaired that for me, so what I'm going to do is clean off some of this muck, some of this old tape, and then we'll look at getting that fixed on. Probably going to have to bond it at the very front and here again. One screw holds it in this end. I think there's some clips underneath. So yeah, we'll get that cleaned up. Right, so side skirt's on, tiger seal at the back, a little bit along the top and at the front. Just put some tape on it to hold it on until it goes off. So 2 screws underneath there, 1 under there. I'll let that go off before pulling the tape off. We'll give the car a clean, and that's more or less done really on this, but we'll show you a little walk around when it's fully cleaned and done. Well guys, that's the Golf GTI, all done. The only thing I've got left to do is put that little piece of arch liner in there and wait for that to come. I'll do that at a later stage. I just want to get it all cleaned, get the video wrapped up and get it pictured up. As you can see, it's turned out well. Bumper, repair the bonnet, wing, into the door, set of wheels which I've refurbed, all the new suspension. To be fair, this car is absolutely mint. It drives like brand new still. There ain't a single dent round this car at all. You know, obviously we've had that bit painted, but the rest of the car, every other panel is straight as anything, which is rare to see now. These have all been molested, tuned, ragged. Yeah, it's a nice example if this is what you're after. Next video will be the last video on the M4 again. Hopefully get that wrapped up with the mods. What's left to say, but follow, subscribe, check out my Instagram, joejones1993, and we'll see you next time.